A woman noticed her ex-husband jump-starting the battery of an old rusted car outside a company building. She chuckled quietly and murmured to her stepdaughter, "Sweetheart, now you understand why I left your father. He is still struggling. I cannot even imagine how he manages to pay your alimony," the girl answered gently. "But Mom, maybe he is a good person. You never allowed me to know him." Feeling superior, the woman walked past the man without giving him another glance. At that moment, her co-worker, who was heavily pregnant, came out of the building. "Mia, wow, you are really showing," the woman said in surprise. "When are you due?" "Any day now," Mia replied with a weary smile. "But you look well, too. I heard your husband abandoned you," the woman said bluntly. "Yes," Mia answered softly. "I'm on my own now, but there are still good-hearted people in this world." She pointed toward the man fixing the battery and continued, "He is a volunteer who helps strangers on the street. Is he not compassionate and kind?" The stepdaughter smiled proudly and said, "Yes, he is. He is my father, and I know he has a good heart." The woman forced a smile, pulled the girl closer, and replied sarcastically, "Oh yes, every woman's dream man." Mia immediately sensed the bitterness behind her words. Suddenly, the woman cried out in pain. She had just remembered she was also in the early stage of pregnancy. The stepdaughter shouted, "Dad, please help my mom." He hurried toward them, but the woman stopped him firmly and said, "I do not need help from a poor man. I will manage on my own." The man calmly turned to Mia and said, "Ma'am, your battery is fully charged now." Mia reached into her bag to offer him money, but he gently declined. "No need. Kindness does not cost anything." He walked away quietly, watching his daughter assist her stepmother in finding a taxi. At that moment, Mia discreetly slipped some cash and a note into his pocket. Suddenly, his ex-wife yelled, "What are you waiting for? Bring your junk car over here." The man shook his head peacefully and replied, "No, that one over there is mine." He pointed across the street to a Lamborghini Revuelto. Stunned, the woman whispered nervously, "You rented it, did you not?" He looked at her calmly and said, "You called me a failure and judged me simply for helping others." Just then, a nurse rushed out and said, "Doctor, it is good you are here. Would you like to check on the baby?" The woman froze. "You are a doctor?" Lowering her head, she said quietly, "I am truly sorry for judging you. Please forgive me. Can we start over?" The man held up the note and replied calmly, "I forgive you, but it is your friend Mia whom I choose."